There are many fishing methods used depending on environmental conditions, purposes and scale of exploitation. For traditional fishermen, methods such as fishing, netting, and trapping are often applied. Fishing is the simplest method, using fishing rods and bait to attract fish. Netting is a popular method in seas and rivers, including many types such as purse seine, trawl and gill net. In addition, people also use fish traps to catch aquatic species living on the bottom. Meanwhile, industrial fishing uses large ships, equipped with modern fishing gear such as bottom trawl, giant purse seine or long line to exploit large quantities of seafood. However, overfishing can affect the ecosystem. So it is necessary to apply measures to protect aquatic resources to maintain sustainable development. In addition to traditional and industrial fishing methods, some modern techniques are also applied to improve efficiency and minimize environmental impact. For example, GPS positioning technology and radar systems help fishermen accurately locate fish schools, optimizing the fishing process. Some modern fishing vessels are also equipped with onboard cold storage systems, helping to keep seafood fresh throughout the fishing journey. However, in addition to economic benefits, unreasonable fishing can lead to many serious consequences. Fishing with explosives, electric shocks or chemicals are destructive forms of fishing, rapidly depleting fish resources and destroying underwater habitats. Overexploitation can also reduce fish populations, affecting the future livelihoods of fishermen. Therefore, it is necessary to implement sustainable management measures, such as limiting the size of fish allowed to be caught, applying closed fishing seasons to protect the spawning period of fish, and developing alternative aquaculture. At the same time, raising public awareness about protecting aquatic resources is very important, helping to balance economic benefits and environmental protection. In addition to sustainable management measures, many countries and international organizations have introduced strict regulations to protect aquatic resources and marine ecosystems. For example, some marine areas are planned as conservation areas, where fishing is limited or completely banned to facilitate ecosystem recovery. Mesh size controls are also applied to limit the exploitation of juvenile fish, helping to maintain adult fish populations and ensure their natural regeneration. In addition, responsible fishing models are also gradually being encouraged, in which fishermen apply environmentally friendly fishing methods such as using nets that do not damage corals, limiting destructive fishing and strictly complying with regulations on the quantity and types of fish allowed to be exploited. Some places have also developed a model of artisanal fishing combined with ecotourism, helping to both protect aquatic resources and generate income for local people. To ensure sustainable development of fishing, coordination between the government, fishermen, and the community is extremely important. Research and monitoring programs for aquatic resources need to be promoted to develop appropriate policies. At the same time, raising consumer awareness also plays an important role in limiting the consumption of endangered fish species, contributing to the protection of marine ecosystems. When each individual is aware and acts properly, fishing will become a sustainable industry, bringing economic benefits while preserving natural resources for future generations in addition to conservation and sustainable management measures. Technology also plays an important role in improving fishing efficiency while protecting the environment. Many countries have now adopted advanced technology such as satellite ocean observation systems, which help monitor currents, seawater temperature and fish movements, thereby optimizing fishing operations. Sonar also helps fishermen determine the location and density of fish more accurately. Minimizing indiscriminate fishing. In addition, the fishing industry is also moving towards environmentally friendly fishing methods. For example, instead of using bottom trawling, a method that seriously damages marine ecosystems, many fishermen have switched to using fish traps or vertical nets to reduce the impact on the seabed and unwanted organisms. Some countries are also researching and developing biological materials to make fishing nets that can decompose in water, helping to limit the situation of ghost nets, nets left in the sea that are harmful to aquatic animals. In addition, the development of aquaculture is also considered an important solution to reduce pressure on natural resources. High-tech marine farming models, such as raising fish in offshore floating cages or raising many aquatic species in a closed ecosystem, help increase productivity while protecting the environment. By combining responsible fishing and sustainable farming, the aquaculture industry can develop sustainably without depleting marine resources. In short, fishing is an important industry, but if not managed properly, it can have negative impacts on the environment and aquatic resources. Therefore, the application of protection measures, the use of modern technology and raising public awareness are necessary to ensure the sustainable development of the fisheries industry, helping to protect resources for future generations. In addition to the efforts of the fisheries industry and the government, the international community also plays an important role in protecting aquatic resources and maintaining sustainable fishing. Many international organizations, such as the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, or the North Atlantic Fisheries Commission, NAFO, have introduced rules and monitoring programs to control fishing on a global scale. International treaties, such as the Port State Measures Agreement, PSMA, help prevent illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, EU fishing, contributing to the protection of fish stocks and the balance of marine ecosystems. In addition, an important trend being promoted is sustainable seafood certification. Organizations such as the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, or the Aquaculture Stewardship Council, ASC, certify seafood products that are caught or farmed according to standards that protect the environment and ensure the livelihoods of fishermen. Consumers can identify these products through labels on the packaging, thereby choosing more environmentally friendly products. Beyond policies and certification, education and raising public awareness are also important factors in protecting aquatic resources. Education programs on the marine environment, propaganda campaigns on the harmful effects of destructive fishing or encouraging the use of seafood products of sustainable origin help change the behavior of both fishermen and consumers. When each individual is aware of their role in protecting marine resources, the fisheries industry will have the opportunity to develop in a more sustainable direction. In general, to maintain the fishing industry in the long term, it is necessary to have the cooperation of all parties, from fishermen, businesses, governments to the international community. Only when there is a balance between economic benefits and environmental protection can we ensure a sustainable future for the fisheries industry and global marine resources in addition to sustainable fisheries management and certification measures. The development of integrated fishing and aquaculture models is also an important direction to protect aquatic resources. Some coastal areas have applied a controlled fishing model, in which fishermen are only allowed to exploit a certain amount, ensuring that fish populations are not depleted. Marine reserves have also been established to create breeding and recovery spaces for aquatic species, thereby helping to increase catches naturally and sustainably. Along with that, many countries are encouraging fishermen to switch from wild fishing to high-tech aquaculture. Closed-loop marine aquaculture systems help reduce environmental pollution. Optimize water resources and limit disease. Combining multiple species in one ecosystem, such as raising fish, seaweed and mollusks together, not only increases production efficiency but also creates a more sustainable natural environment. In addition, the seafood industry can also take advantage of biotechnology to improve the quality of fish fry, reducing pressure on natural resources. Research on fish breeding, Improving growth and disease resistance helps reduce the need for overexploitation from the ocean. At the same time, modern seafood processing and preservation technology also helps reduce food waste, making the most of raw materials from the sea. In addition to technical and management solutions, governments and communities also need to cooperate to implement policies to protect the marine environment. Controlling industrial waste. Limiting the use of disposable plastics and preventing ocean pollution play an important role in maintaining the habitat for aquatic species. When marine ecosystems are protected, aquatic resources will have the opportunity to recover and develop more sustainably in the future. In short, fishing is not only an economic activity but also associated with the responsibility of protecting the environment and natural resources. The combination of technology, management policies and community awareness will help the fisheries industry develop sustainably, ensuring food supply for humans while preserving marine ecosystems for future generations. In addition to technical solutions and management policies, international cooperation in the fisheries sector also plays an important role in protecting marine resources. Because many fish species migrate between different seas and oceans, exploitation control cannot be limited to the scope of a single country. Bilateral and multilateral agreements between countries help establish common regulations on fishing quotas, permitted fishing areas and conservation measures. Organizations such as the Western and Central Pacific Fisheries Commission, WCPFC, and the Northwest Atlantic Fisheries Organization, NAFO, are playing an important role in managing international fisheries. In addition, the participation of seafood companies and businesses in protecting the marine environment is also increasingly emphasized. Many large businesses have committed to implementing sustainability standards, from product traceability to using environmentally friendly fishing methods. Some companies also invest in research and development of sustainable aquaculture models, helping to reduce pressure on wild fish resources and ensure a stable supply to the market. In addition, promoting responsible consumption is also an important factor. When consumers pay more attention to the origin of their food, choose seafood products with sustainability certification or avoid consuming endangered fish species, they indirectly contribute to protecting the marine environment. Awareness campaigns, such as Eat Fish Responsibly or Say No to Illegal Seafood, are helping to change consumer behavior in a more positive direction. In short, to ensure sustainable fishing, there needs to be close cooperation between governments, businesses, fishing communities and consumers. The combination of scientific management, Modern technology and environmental protection awareness will help conserve aquatic resources, maintain fishermen's livelihoods, and ensure a long-term food source for humanity. If every individual and organization is responsible for the ocean, we can maintain a balance between exploitation and protection, helping fisheries survive and develop in the future, alongside management measures and international cooperation. Science and technology are increasingly important in sustaining fisheries resources. Studies on marine ecology, fish life cycles, and the impacts of climate change provide the data needed to make more effective management policies. For example, scientists are using artificial intelligence, AI-based predictive models to track fish migration, predict fish stocks, and provide early warning of declining fish populations. New technologies are also being applied to fishing activities to reduce the impact on ecosystems. For example, smart fishing nets can sort fish by size, allowing juveniles and unwanted species to escape, avoiding overfishing. Ultrasonic locators help pinpoint the exact location of fish schools, reducing overfishing. In addition, the development of fishing vessels using clean energy such as solar power or hydrogen gas is being studied to reduce marine pollution. In addition to technical solutions, economic models are also being studied to ensure sustainable livelihoods for fishermen. Many localities have implemented programs to support career transition for fishermen affected by depleted fish stocks, such as switching to aquaculture, ecotourism, or seafood processing. The combination of controlled fishing and related industry development helps generate additional income for fishing communities without putting pressure on the marine environment. The future of fishing depends on how we balance the need to exploit and protect ecosystems. When governments, businesses, fishermen, and consumers work together to implement sustainable measures, we can ensure that the ocean continues to be a valuable resource for future generations. The development of science, technology, and public awareness will be the key to maintaining a strong fisheries sector, bringing both economic benefits and long-term protection of the marine environment. In addition to scientific, technological, and management solutions, education and raising public awareness also play an important role in protecting aquatic resources. Organizing training programs for fishermen on sustainable fishing methods, how to use environmentally friendly fishing gear, and the importance of protecting marine ecosystems will help them change their fishing habits, moving towards a long-term and stable fishing model. Furthermore, educational programs for students on the marine environment, biodiversity, and the impacts of climate change will help the younger generation better understand the importance of protecting the ocean. Community campaigns such as cleaning up plastic waste on the coast, limiting the use of disposable plastic products, and calling for the